Hi everyone, so it's positive post-it note today, and normally in school we'd be writing lots of positive notes and spreading it all around school and sticking it in different places, but we can't this year, so Mrs Prince has asked if we can do that at home. So there's a sheet in your pack which has got some hearts on it, some smiley faces, and I think some clouds. That Mrs Prince would like you to write some positive messages on there, either about yourself, your family, things that are going on around you, and spread that positivity in your house, whether you put that on the window, the fridge, the door, so other people can read those lovely positive messages. So your first task for today is to write some positive messages on those notes. You might even want to use paper, you might have some post-it notes, it's entirely up to you, as long as you're writing lots of lovely positive messages to spread that positivity about. So if you want to do that first, you can do, but if you want to do your words of the week and come back to that, that's absolutely fine. So it is Friday, it is our words of the week, and it's not the 5th, it is the 12th, so Miss Crease has forgotten to change the date there. So it's our words of the week, so let's have a look. So this week, our spelling pattern is we've got or, but actually in these words it makes the sound. So for this word it goes w, l, d. So where we would normally know that as or, in these words, apart from the last two, it makes the sound. So what I'd like you to do is pause the video to see if you can have a go at reading them, remembering the or sound actually makes the sound in these words. Off you go. So we've got world, work, word, worth, worm, worship, worst, and worse. So lots of tricky words there for you to read, okay? But the or sound makes the sound in these words. And then the last two are what we call our red tricky words that we cannot sound out, we just have to know by sight. And they are kind and find. So well done if you managed to read those. Then what I've done is I've chosen 3 and popped them into some sentences. So pause the video to see if you can read the sentences that I've written. I've got, in RE, we are learning about places of worship. Each Friday, I learn my words of the week. I am doing my schoolwork at home. So I've chosen different words from these here to pop into sentences. So what I'd like you to do is write down these words of the week and then see if you can choose at least 5 to put into some sentences. Then we'll move on to our handwriting. So pause the video, write these words and put 5 at least into sentences. So our handwriting this week, we're still on with our joins. So we're doing our join for R. So we do our lead in and do our A. And then we don't take our pen off and we go straight into our R. So I'll do it again. Lead into our A. Come back down and then straight into our R. Okay, and then in, we do lead in for our I. We go straight into our N. We don't do our dot. And then when we've done, we go back and we dot it, okay? So it's slightly different with our I. So we do our I. Don't take your pen off. Go straight into your N. And then dot your I afterwards, okay? So what I'd like you to do now is practice doing a line of R and a line of in, making sure you're joining those 2 letters together. Don't take your pen off, all right? Hope you have a lovely half term, everybody. Take care.